Hello, my name is Tikia McNeil, and welcome to Tikia Talks. I want to give you guys some great advice and tips on some great ideas and get your juices flowing to create different plans and things for your family. I today decided to talk about some fun things because I think sometimes world can be too serious, especially these last few days. So I'm thinking to go over some great things that we did, some fun household items. One of the great things that I realized about my kids is that they really worked hard in school. And I know school is different these days, but one thing is for sure is still work. So when they go there, they're just sometimes they have anxiety, sometimes they have different things going on in their heads, and they get to school and it's more pressure being, a bunch of school stuff. But I believe those things make us who we are today. So I think a little bit of it is kind of necessary to build strength and character. I know those are old school thought processes, but it's still true. So I think that a great way to celebrate your kids' success is to do some things at home to celebrate them that don't necessarily cost Disneyland prices. What I mean by that is you take your children and you guys put together some type of reward or award ceremony in your own household. This is great. Now let's say this advice more so works for at least 3 children or more, because the dynamic between your kids and learning to actually gather and be a team and be better in your team, just like you do at work, great way to motivate is at home. So let me tell you what I used to do. I used to put together the family household awards. And what is that? It's basically the Grammys or the MTV or the BET awards that we have in our own home. And what I would do is I'd gather everybody during the November break, Thanksgiving break that the kids have. They used to have a week out. A week. I don't know if they still do, but we used to have a week out. So what I do is I sit everybody down over dinner, and I would go over categories, and I would allow them to vote. So it was a great process. So what I would do is I'd say, okay, everybody get their pens and papers. We're gonna vote on some household members. Nobody share their information. Make it very official, because I think this is also a process of teaching them to vote. See, remember, the plan and the goal is always to build great adults. So you take this information and you say, who had the best grades this semester in school? So they vote for their household chore. The household person. They cannot vote for themselves. That was the only rule we had. So you had to vote a family member. And with that, you also have different things. Who has the best household chores? Who listens to mom and dad the most? Who listens, who is the best athlete? Who's the best dancer? You make up those things according to what you know your kids are good at, and some things that you might want them to be good at. But it encourages them to first vote for one another and analyze each other. It teaches them accountability. It teaches so many different things. You want to motivate your kids, and motivating them while you're not there because you're at work or you're at school, and trying to maintain that within them in your absence. So that's the plan. So if you're asking them who does the best household chores, now they all have to agree, that this person does the best chores. I'm not really that good at it, but guess what? Next year I'm gonna try. So it's just a great way to get things going in the house. So I would go so far as I'd stay up late and I'd tally up all the votes and I'd get all the things together and I'd make envelopes. So I'd make envelopes of the winners. I'd buy little cards at the dollar store and I'd make envelopes of the winners and all the things everybody won. I did sometimes. I don't want to say it's a secret, but everybody got something. So, but I did want to make sure that a lot of people that they had the experience. And my family is a musical family. We love to dance, we love to sing, we love to act, perform. So we're a bunch of entertainers. That's because of my mom. And we would have a group. We would have actual, because it's whole week, right? So we'd have actual tryouts. So I'd say, all right, we need performers. What do you guys want to do? So a couple of them would get together, put something together. One person came out, my oldest, she did a great stand-up comedy set. I didn't even realize she had that talent. One of my other kids danced for his performance. And then I remember the girls at one point put a group together. Then my youngest baby girl, she actually did a Tina Marie song that made me cry because I love Tina Marie. And just different little things that they would do to perform. Then there was always a DJ, which, you know, it could be anybody. You can invite other family members over. Everybody get the grades. The Best Grades Award was like the biggest award. What would I give to the kids? I went to Party City and I found out that they sell like a stack of little trophies. So I bought little trophies, about, I don't know, under $10. And I lined them up with the envelope. Everybody, there was announcers. There was always a host. Now I know you guys, I know I have 5 kids, not fair. But bring over your sister's kids and your brother's kids, and you guys do it like for family on Thanksgiving. It's a great way to motivate. It keeps the kids very competitive, which you need to be able to compete in life. I mean, follow me here. It's all a plan to be sure you have productive adults. So let me know in your comments some great things that you might want to do with your kids, or some great ideas that bring forth a lot of different adult learnings and teachings that would make them great in their later on life. I'd love to hear it. I appreciate you listening to me. And thanks, family, for loving me. I love you guys.